Good morning, everybody. It's actually not a good morning, but we're not going to go there. Also, please let me know how the mic sounds because, well, yeah, we're having a lot of technical difficulties. Mr. Charlie will be right here, I believe, hopefully. All righty, guys. Guys, can you all see me?
I can.
Can you guys see and hear me? Scotty's yes. Everybody says yes. Can you hear me also? All righty. Yeah, okay. The mic's working. Okay. All righty. Mr. Charlie says, I'm on the StreamYard side and log on, but you're not showing up or chat. Yes and yes. Thank you, Jay Paul. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, Miss Regina G. We're having technical difficulties this morning. Tomorrow's my daughter's 15th birthday. Man, soon she'll be leaving home. Yeah, it's going to probably go by like that, Danny boy. See, kids can't feel you. How you doing, Mike? All right, let me open up YouTube. View your channel. Yep, it says we're live. Okay. All right, let's turn that sound off. And there we go. Okay. I actually didn't hit the thumbs up button yet, but I will now. Okay, let me tell you guys what's going on while we're waiting for Charlie to find us. I got done the stream last night, logged off, played a few games of chess, and then I left the computer. Denise had cut up some watermelon. I made some watermelon, and I went in the other room, sat on the recliner, watched a couple chess videos. So about 1:30, I gave myself about an hour and a half break. About 1:30, I logged back onto the computer to finish setting up the stream and the races, and I started getting all these Norton antivirus and McAfee antivirus notices. Your McAfee's expired. Please renew your McAfee. You have three Trojan horses and all these. So I was like, I'm getting more spam. So I click off all of them, and then 15 seconds later, they all come back. And if you go to click off of it, instead of clicking off, it opens up another window on the top of your screen. So I had like 9 windows open across, and as fast as I could click them off, and every 15 seconds it kept doing it. And guys, I didn't go surfing any nefarious sites last night. No, nothing. The only thing I did was look up those couple sites and questions that we had in the stream last night. So I couldn't ignore it full half. They just kept coming back. They covered up a whole quarter of my screen over here. I couldn't play a chess game because I couldn't find the cursor to move the mouse around because it was all behind these things. So I set everything up, guys. I get everything done, and it just wouldn't go away. So I finally figured out how to go into my settings and go to privacy settings and computer, safety. And it says, would you like to run a scan for viruses? So I run a scan through, clicking on my own computer, and it says it checks 36,000 files, and my computer's fine. There's no malware, nothing found in your computer, but these things just kept going and going and going, and they just kept coming back. And absolutely, Fluff Nugget. And yeah, but I didn't go anywhere last night, Fluff Nugget. And so I couldn't take it, guys. So I turned the computer off, unplugged all the wires and everything going on the back, and there's a lot of wires. And I hooked up the computer that we got back, the second new computer, which was the original one that we got back from the service repair yard. that we hadn't used yet. In the 2 weeks we've had it back, 3 weeks we've had it back. So I hook it all up. I dropped half the wires behind the desk, which was a lot of fun getting them with my hip, and I didn't want to wake Denise up, but we managed to get all the wires, hook everything back up. We turn everything on, and I go to open up my YouTube. Everything opens up fine. Everything's great. So I go to set up the stream. It's not there because it's specific. Even though I'm on StreamYard, it was StreamYard and the computer right there behind me on the desk. So I had to rebuild the StreamYard right. And then, of course, the duck races weren't there. Well, I had just spent an hour and a half updating my members race and adding the 39 people that I got gifted from last week's stream when people were nice enough to gift them. So all that was gone. So I redid it all in the new computer. And then I left everything open and I go to bed at almost 5 a.m. Oh, I'm gonna have to send the code for Charlie because we don't have each other set up on this computer. So hold on, everybody. All right, that link's for Charlie. So I get up this morning and I come to the computer here at 5 to 9, and I figured all I gotta do is click on the button and open up StreamYard, and it's not there. All my windows closed, all my YouTube windows closed, all the duck races are gone. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. Instead of this computer going into sleep mode, apparently it shut itself off and it deleted all my duck races. It deleted all the StreamYard. It just deleted everything. Hi, Mr. Florida Knox. Good morning, Mr. Charlie.
Good morning, Rob.
I'm having I hate effing technology morning this morning.
I was going to give you some crap, but I heard you explaining what was going on. That guy's got enough going on.
I sat here for an hour and did the duck race for the members. The master race. Oh, and by the way, guys, as I was typing it last night, as I sent myself an email when I copied down all the thing, I did realize after our conversation last night that yes, typing in master race list sounded really bad. So I've now changed that to master racing list. Okay.
Why don't you just call it the big list or something like
that? Yeah, the big list. That's much better, Mr. Charlie.
I don't know who's in chat. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I can't see the chat.
No, what's going on, Charlie, is that my other computer got a virus or something last night, and I didn't go any weird sites last night. We logged off from the stream, Bill and I. I set up the races in the stream, went and sat on the sofa, watched a couple chess videos, and I thought, okay, I've got a couple new moves. I'll come back. I logged on to go chess, and all these virus alerts popped up. And as soon as I'd click them off, they'd come back up. And then if I tried clicking them off and I didn't hit the X right, it thinks I wanted to open it. Started opening them all across the top of my computer. I had like 9 windows circling open for all these supposed virus protections, and it wouldn't stop. Every 15 seconds, they'd reopen. Oh, so nice. I said, screw this. I'm going to get the other computer. And, of course, all my pictures, our thumbnails, the StreamYard you and Zaxxon set up with all the cool sounds. Everything's, even though it's on StreamYard, it's StreamYard related to that computer. So none of that's, I even used the generic StreamYard 30-second countdown this morning.
Oh, really?
So
yeah, because when I logged in from the original site, it said did you remove this video from YouTube? When I went to go smack the thumbs.
I did because what happened is we had, I opened it up on the YouTube side, and I built it. I clicked on monetization, and then I made the poll with the, do you save your change in a jar? So I clicked on that. Well, that's all related to the StreamYard. So when I had to switch computers and rebuild it, the new one I rebuilt wouldn't be linked to that thing. So what happens, it would just be this dead stream that if you clicked on it, you'd be sitting there waiting for the stream to start. So I had to delete that and then rebuild another one on the regular YouTube side. And that's why it looks like I deleted this morning's stream.
It's still showing on the StreamYard side. I was sitting in the on the panel. on the I guess the one you deleted. But I couldn't jump over to the YouTube side.
All right, well, let's say hi to all these good people that listen to Rob's stupid story. But first person here this morning at 8:54. Good morning, Mr. Mallyman.
Hey, Mikey.
Mike, it means you're number one conversationalist in the chat. It's a new thing that YouTube's doing. They started 3 weeks ago. They're trying it to make folks want to be more interactive in the chat. You get a little crown with your number on it for the top 3 chatters. And then you get chat points. And you think that could be like build you up green stamps. So, you know, in 3 years, you can get yourself a badminton racket or something. No. As soon as this stream's over, all your goody points go away.
What's the point?
I know. I guess it's another thing for YouTube to have folks think they're. Oh, and then if you do a super chat, you get points for that. It's just a way for them to try and drive income and get more money from you good people.
Well, hello everybody in chat.
It's great seeing you, Mr. Charlie.
That's all I got. I don't see nothing over here.
You don't see the chat?
No.
How do you not see the chat, sir?
I don't know.
Did you click on comments?
Yeah.
As a guest, because technically you're a guest today, so you don't get. All right. Where the hell's Zaxxon when we need him? All right.
It's good. I mean, it's all right. I'm sure it's all the usual suspects. So I heard you say hello to Dalton. I bet you Yodi's here. Dirt Devil. Tom. AU Diver. Everybody's here. Right?
Yep.
That's just right off the top of my head.
We got 52 good people. We got 50. We got 54 watching. You can tell it's getting summertime. People are out there hunting. But we've only got 32 likes, so smash that like button, folks. James Schultz is here this morning. All right, let me start saying hi to people. We got Mallyman, Mike, welcome. James, Iron Antler. Full Half. Papa Rouse. Old Palone, good morning. DK1's here. Javier. Brah. J. Paul, good morning. Wayne's here. Expressions of the Outdoors. I can't chat. I'm listening while I'm working. Well, at least you get to listen while you work, Wayne. Oh, my God. Wayne's working again on a Sunday morning. You're working away. Scotty Aquati. Backbreaking. Marty V. Yes. Let's see who else here. Full Half. Scotty Aquati. Drew Shepard. Yodi's here. Beard and Risha. Dirt Devil. Good morning, Roger. Drew. It's Reichea. I had trouble with that for a long time, Jay, and I finally went over to her website and I copied it down. It's a very pretty name. Danny Dizzle. Thank you, Danny. Danny's back, Charlie. She was at the wedding last week, and she said she went out and partied at a bar till 1 a.m. and then she
wow.
she was really tired, and I was like, "Yeah, Danny out there partying." She was on the dance floor.
Danny Dizzle.
Danny Dizzle.
Our Danny D.
Danny
Cutting it up, huh?
She said she's got some pictures on her Facebook side, and she'll be posting more. So I'm going to go check those out. How we doing, Riddles? Tom K. Thanks all for letting me know that you could hear me. Martin Smythe, because one of the reasons that we sent this computer back was none of the USB plugs in the front worked. And then the plug-in mic, the little straight plug-in mic line, that didn't work either. And then obviously the computer went haywire when the fan speeded up, and then it just went black. And we got the computer back from the repair place saying, "No issues found. We have returned your computer." And I'm like, that's BS. So we're going to check the serial number, Charlie, and see if they even sent us back the same computer or if they did give us another one.
So I was able to. All I did was refresh this page, and the comments popped up. So.
Oh, good. God, I hate to have you sit there in the dark.
Mr. Steven Stark, Marty V. There's Greg A.U. Diver, Joe the Bad Idea Lab.
Hobo Rob, good morning.
Hey, Hobo Rob.
Glad you're here with us this morning, Mike, and I'm glad you're getting enough rain there in New England that your drought's over. We've been in drought here in Tampa Bay, but we've gotten a lot of rain the last 5-6 days, so we're catching up with our drought. Hi, Georgianne.
Hey, Georgianne.
No, you're not dreaming, Mike. You're here. And there's Mr. P.D. Sandigger. Good morning. He's at work,
What's up, Frankie? That's right, Danny.
There's Jeremy. There's Squatty saying hi to Regina. Regina G's here, Charlie.
Regina G. There's Monty the full half. Jay Paul, what's going on, buddy? What's up, Canes? Anna, good morning, Anna.
Jay says, I beat Tom. I'm first today. Good for you, sir. CZ Digger, good morning. Darren's Hobbies, good morning.
The Fluff Nugget. Is John CZ Digger here?
Yep.
Nice. Morning, John.
Right there at 9:03. Yep, I'm only 16 minutes behind. Stephen Stark, Miss Patty, Dirt Clod.
Hi, Ann, my muddy mess.
Workman's is here. Hi, Ann. Morning, Workman's. Good morning, William. I tried that 3 times, Danny. I shut the computer down, turned it off. I even unplugged it from the internet, everything, and it just wouldn't go away. So that computer's sitting right there behind me, and it's going to my computer guide tomorrow.
Mr. Martin Smythe.
Martin Smythe.
You know what, Rob? I can't click on comments and highlight them.
No,
because I'm on guest status? Wow, downgraded. Thanks, buddy.
I'm so sorry. Charlie, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I'm opening every button I can open, trying to figure out how.
You and buttons don't get along. Don't do it. Are you going to have to be use like the... You're not going to be able to build duck races today, right? Is that what's going on?
No, I should be able to.
Are you going to try and build them, or are you going to use like a comment?
No, I saved. We did a new master list last night. We added Darren's Hobbies and Dagger Coins and a few of the newer people. I took out some names we haven't seen in months, so I got it back to 200 people. Got all the new people that were here last night. We had a great crowd with Bill and I, and when we checked it, there was only 2 names I needed to add to the race. So what I did was after I built the race, I cut and pasted it and saved it. So when I do the master race today, we'll be able to pull that right up.
The big race.
Yeah, the big race.
5 Mile, what's happening?
Hi, Miss Mermaid. Thank you for being here this morning, Miss Anna. Don says, blanket, hello, lurking on the phone. Take care. And like I say, there's Mr. Dalton. Mermaid saying hi to everybody. Captain Vic, good morning.
Jay Paul says, you sure, Rob, it's not the virus protection thing making you pay and not letting you continue without paying, and it's just saying you got viruses or something?
Well, like I say, I logged on to settings in my computer, and I went to privacy and safety, and it says, would you like to do a scan of your system? So I clicked on it within my own computer, not their windows that were opening up. So I clicked on my computer, and it scanned something like 34,000 files. And
came back green?
It said there's nothing wrong with your...
Hi, Julie.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this.
Hey, James. What's that? Mr. Rick Hayes. Scotty Aquati.
All right. Let me see if this will open, Dalton, since I'm having phone issues.
William E. Bill Papa Routes. Appreciate you, brother, for last night.
Bill's the man.
Bobo Rob says, Rob, I was driving home last night and couldn't message, so he was watching, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Mrs. Ken Do. Mr. Drew Shepard's a new member there, pal.
Thank you, Drew. If we can't do a members race today, we're going to do 3 next week. We're going to do. I'll try and get one done today, but if we can't, we'll do 3 next week. We'll do 2 regular members for all the members, and then I'll do the biggie for the paid members, which is most all the members, and we'll do 3 of those. And then, like I say, guys, hopefully I'll be back to the other computer next week. I'm sure I'm going to take it to my computer guy, and he's going to probably hit 5 buttons and have it all taken care of, and then hand me a $60 bill like he always does.
Monty says something about shut down the internet before you scan. Javi, what's up, brah? Workman's, what's happening? Digging Louisiana, what's happening?
Hey, Rick. Rick says they're on the road. He said they might be able to listen while they're on the road, so apparently they did. Thank you for logging in.
Check this out for a surface find. John CZ Digger found a pit boss getting thrown out. Cleaning it up now. All works. It's a wood pellet smoker grill. It's nice. Can't believe someone just tossed it. Wow. That's a score, buddy. They're nice, too. I have a smoker. The pit boss smoker, yeah.
I don't, Hobo Rob. Yeah, the master list is almost as bad as the other master word. Absolutely.
That's right.
Zaxxon's here. Charlie, we'll see if he knows how to put you on
Hey, Zach.
as a managing director moderator here.
Go get it, Yodi. Yodi's off to the park, bub.
Uh-oh, Patty D broke a tooth.
Oh, man.
Sundays are a bad day to break a tooth, Patty.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Chilling
think
the grill
doctors,
with
if you
with
think
Dan
doctors
B.
can banker hours, dentists are worse. Morning,
Hi,
Jan Lewis.
Hacienda. Hey, Jan.
There's Mr. Jeremy, the real Jeremy, Charlie, because he's all in caps.
Yes, sir.
He did a stream Friday night. I went on and helped him out.
Oh, nice. Hobo Rob's a new member there, sir.
Thank you, Hobo Rob. Wow, guys, thank you so much. Charlie,
Jeremy's been a member for 9 months. What's up, bud?
Did you you probably haven't. Did you see the members video I put out yesterday?
Nah, I haven't been.
Yeah, I figured that. I don't want to show the coin off, guys, because I want folks to go watch it.
Is it a contest thing?
Nope, it's not yet. I am doing a giveaway either starting today or tomorrow. Dalton, you're so bad, buddy.
What's up, Corey?
It could be, Danny.
Let me...
Hi, Yodi. Hi, James. Yeah, just hit 5K, Mr. Dalton. Thank you. James is saying hi to Canes. Good morning, Canes Coins. I was there, but now I'm back in Perth. Wow, we got Canes joining us from Australia. Drew, Macho Man, Randy Stacker. Good morning, sir. I like your thumbnail. Oh, yeah. I love it, sir. He's going to go get some coffee. Denise made me a thermos. She's going to be out in the yard today. The retired master plumber that we had come fix our house plumbing and our outside main plumbing line, main water line. He was tying that into Denise's sprinkler system, and he just couldn't get it, guys. He just the pipes were so old and everything. He just couldn't get the soldering right to where it kept leaking, and every time they repressurized the lines, it would have another leak. And he came over 3 times. And the guy's 78 years old. And his wife finally says, I'm sorry, he can't do it anymore. So my main man, Steve, the guy that's helped me do everything, rehab the house across the street, helped me with Mike's room in the next room. He's just a master. We're using the master again. He's just a master jack of all trades.
Macho Man Randy Stacker.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Cool name, huh? Cool name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Step into a Slim Jim. That's great. Absolutely. That's a good name.
Oh, look, Charlie. I didn't type that. Denise saw that from outside, Charlie. That's great, Denise.
Mr. Jim Steele, how you doing, bud?
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Greg.
Zach called me Rob, and he explained what happened, and we could talk about it after the stream for your login thing for that StreamYard.
Can we do it while the stream's going?
No. He said you cannot try and adjust it now because you probably wipe the stream.
Yeah, we definitely don't need Charlie in the dark, Danny.
5 miles got 20 pounds of pork butt in the smoker, trying something new. Pork butt, candied burnt ends, and Caribbean jerk flavor, then cut into steaks instead of shredding. Yeah, 5 miles. That sounds good.
Nice, Steven Stark. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice find. That's right, Marty. When are we eating 5 Mile?
Well, guys, it's good seeing Miss Mermaid in here. She's still on her natural high from finding those 2 Wheaties on a beach in Mexico.
That's something else.
2 scoops and 2 Wheaties, guys. She was so excited. She called me, guys. I thought she was calling me to tell me she had a gold ring. She was calling me
or a real.
Or a real, yeah.
Yeah.
I would think you'd have better odds of finding a real on a Mexico beach.
That's right.
So congratulations, Mermaid. If you guys haven't checked out that video, it's a very, very, she makes great video, guys. Very well-made video. And she gets so excited, guys. And that is so much fun about watching a newer detectorist, guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things to get excited about for first-time digs. I remember when we hunted with the Grony boys and they brought one of their cousins out, and he was pretty new to detecting. And he found a harmonica reed that day. He found his first house key. He found his first toy car, and he was just excited about everything. I don't know, Greg, but my other computer went belly up. I don't think there's anything wrong with the computer. I just can't figure out how to get those McAfee messages off. I mean, I know we don't have McAfee. We've never had on that computer. So, I get all these expired, and then it tells me you have to renew and click here. You've got 3 Trojan horse viruses, and it tells me the website of some website that's affecting my computer. I've never seen it. I've never been to it. So I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
Well, but Rob says he found a good gold spot yesterday. Nice.
I'm not even touching that phrase.
Good night.
That was a Saturday night comment. Good morning, Javier.
Zaxxon says, don't forget about Mr. Minix and his Tootsie car 5 feet outside of his back door. Nice.
Wouldn't that be so cool to own a property that you could find a Tootsie Toy 5 feet from your door? Wouldn't that be so cool?
I'd be getting a backhoe out. Uh-oh. Hey, Mystic, good morning.
Thank you, Drew. Good morning, Mystic.
Darren says, 8 million spam calls coming your way, pal.
Oh, and speaking of Zaxxon and being glad Zaxxon here, Zaxxon's not getting any more big silver. Not only did I have 2 letters come back from him, which I resent one because it just had like a silver dime, and I just put another, stamp and put the new address on it. They sent me back one of my little white envelopes. Now, guys, I have shipped these all across the country. As you can see, it's the exact same size as a regular card envelope, okay? I put a $50 in there. It weighs well under an ounce. Put the no bendable stamp on there for $1.44. And the post office knocked on their door yesterday and said, I'm here to collect. And they handed it back. They didn't even deliver it. And they said, we're here to collect $5.45. So they're telling me with the $1.44 stamp that this costs $6.98 to mail. And I said,
wow.
No, I'm not accepting it. And the guy goes, well, here's the letter saying it'll be at the post office. You can go down there and argue with the postmaster. I said, I intend to. This is the same thing that happened to I can't remember. It happened to one of not Mary, but it happened to either Wendy. I think it happened to Wendy's Excellent Adventure. She went to go. She got a notice in the post office, and she went to pick up one of these, and they said, "Oh no, a regular stamp doesn't qualify. You owe us another $4.89 in postage." And they made her pay for that. And
that's not right.
No, because
I
clear these with my postal guys before I mail them.
Mark C, good morning. So the
Morning,
stuff came
Mark.
back, huh? Or they won't even ship.
They sent it back to me. And also they said not good address. Zach just gave me his address the day before I sent it. Good morning, Dan B. Chilling and grilling with Dan B.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dana.
Hobo Rob, thank you very much. I was looking at membership levels, and I'm quite disappointed there is no Supreme. We're not doing any master level for members now. We can have master members and junior baiters, okay? No, we're not doing that, okay? Miss La Hacienda's here, Charlie.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, really cool. Oh, that's a good idea, Roger. I'll be leaving early today. The town fair is today, so I need to go see where the high travel areas are.
Yeah.
That's a good idea,
yeah.
Roger.
Absolutely, Roger.
Thank you, Hobo Rob.
Daddy boy. Hi, Julie.
No worries, Jeremy. We'll get you to where you do this like nothing.
So Jeremy was live Friday night?
Yeah, he's trying something, Charlie. He called me last week, and he says, "Do you watch any of these reaction videos?" I said, "Oh, I watch reaction videos all the time. I watch people make videos of, they take like 6 or 8 reaction channels, people that watch videos or listen to music songs they've never listened to, or they'll get like some black rapper guys and they'll listen to heavy metal rock that have never listened to, Jethro Tull or something like that before, and they do a reaction, or people that have never listened to the a cappella group sing Hallelujah. And then like you have people that'll do like the TV show Reacher, and they make reaction videos and they get hundreds of thousands of views. And then you have a guy that puts all those together, and he'll do a scene from a Reacher show, and he's got like 6 or 8 women reacting to it from reaction channels. So Jeremy called me and said, "Hey, do you know of anybody that does reaction videos to metal detector videos?" And I said, "Well, DK Ken kind of did something like that with where he featured channels with the
What's in the Dirt?
Yes, with the What's in the Dirt series." I said, "But he doesn't do those anymore." I said, "So Jeremy, it's wide open." And so he did he did first one he did on somebody else, and then the second one he did was on mine. So he's not to the point where he can do footage yet, but he just wanted to do a stream and talk about the video and hype it up. So when I, he notified me, said I'm going to go on. So I went on, and he was having all kind of technical difficulties. So I got on, we helped him out, and we got it done.
Oh, nice. Deb Melvin, good morning. Well, maybe, I guess you guys kind of worked it all out, but maybe he could do a test run off air with you. Was he using the StreamYard as well?
Yeah, he was using StreamYard. He didn't know how. Now, see what's funny, Charlie? If you look down as a guest on the bottom box there on the back where it says mute, stop, can, settings, present.
Yeah.
You don't have the invite button, do you?
Nope.
Yeah. See, I went to go, when he brought me up, I went to go do that, and I went, "Ooh, as a guest." So, and he didn't know how to use the invite button because he was on a laptop and he didn't have a mouse, and he just uses his fingers, on the keypad on the mouse. So he didn't know how to right click on the keypad, so he couldn't cut and paste that. So what I had him do was I just had him open it, and then had him take a picture of the HTTP and send it to me. And then I just manually typed it in the stream, and it popped up and opened the link up, and I was able to come on. So we worked around it just like we did this morning. So
Well, good luck with that, Jeremy.
Thank you, James.
Mr. Bill Brasky.
Bill
Hey,
Brass.
5 Mile found his first Tom back. Awesome, 5 Mile. Congrats, buddy.
He said that last night, and I said that's awesome because I'm still looking for my first one.
Oh, you haven't found one yet?
I've got 2 colonial age buttons, but they're just both the regular small coat button. I don't have one of the big. I don't have a big Tom back button.
Bob Mazzulli, good morning.
Yeah, toothaches. I'd rather have a migraine than a toothache because the migraine is eventually going to go away, and that's awesome, Hobo Rob.
Yep.
But a toothache's not going to go away.
Kristen says still in Seattle, heading to.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I
Charlie.
don't even know how you say that. Snuckler Falls in the farmer's market today, then home. Let you try to pronounce that at 9:35 there, sir.
All right, I'm just about there. Good morning, Dina. Stephen Stark, good morning.
Hobo Rob says, Kristen, more water pours over that falls in Niagara Falls. Wow. Yeah, it is, Darren. This one was made for me by Jared from Flying Arrow Magnetics.
That's a nice hat.
It's a one-off. So I love this hat.
Good morning, Deb.
Sheldon SC, what's happening, Bubba?
Kristen says I'm still in Seattle, heading to. Yeah, Charlie.
Mike the Greek.
Let
me see if you can pronounce it.
Mike Falls. Wow.
Snoqualmie.
Snoqualmie. Okay. Bob Mazzoli's here. Boom, Bob. That's it. You did one Wednesday with Savannah Harp, and then the other one was mine.
Hey, Brian, what's up, bud?
Oh, that's a good poll. Would you rather have a toothache or a kidney stone? I've had toothaches, and I haven't had a kidney stone, but I did have my appendix flare up, and
I'm going to go with the toothache.
I'm going to go with a toothache too. Absolutely.
Yes.
You see what Sheldon wrote? Needs a little more style.
Now,
guys, a couple weeks ago, we were noticing that his white hat had just the least bit, a little curve for it. And I think it's just because you wear it and the front of your head's round and it just naturally starts curving it. So Charlie goes, I got to get rid of this hat. And he went to curve it like that and he put it back on. I went, ooh, that looks really good. And then he took the damn thing off.
Can't do it. Oh, Roger sent you an email there, sir. Mr. Dirt Devil sent you an email, Rob, when you get a chance.
See, it's not even letting me sign back into email.
Maybe do it from your phone. Don't take the chance.
Oh, it let me into my email. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Roger.
I know a lot of days too guys are getting pretty excited about the new updates coming and that new HF2 coil. I can't wait to get that thing.
Charlie, I logged on to I did build a banner here this morning. Charlie, by the way, Charlie, all our banners went away too. So I built this one last night.
Yeah, it's still there. Zach kind of explained to me what ended up happening on your side. But he said after the stream to talk about it because it's going to, if you try and do it now, it's going to kill this stream.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Last night it gave me the option. It said, would you like to stream this across your. See, I just hit the scroll. Button and it's not doing anything.
On what? Are you trying to find the banners and stuff?
No, see where it says, see the thing that's up there, contact John, Detector Warehouse?
Yeah.
I hit the check button for scroll it, and it's not scrolling. All right, let me see if I need to shorten it.
They're asking in the chat, Rob, did you use this computer again instead of that computer?
No, I know I'm limited to my laptop if I'm going to do nefarious surfing. Look at that. I figured it out, Charlie. It started working.
There you go. Jackson puts Rob plus button equals quality entertainment.
Yeah, for you guys, it's frustration for Rob. Just press the shiny one, Rob. Yeah.
5 Miles says just reach out to Jeremy and he'll walk you through it.
Poor Jeremy. Poor Jeremy. I could hear him under his breath on the stream saying, "Yeah, Rob, I don't know how to do that. I just can't do that, Rob."
Darren says, I bought a new CKG Finds bag. Best one ever. They reached out to me to see if I wanted to promote some of their stuff.
You know, Christian, that's actually the one thing I forgot to do last night was Control-Alt-Delete. I forgot to do that last night. Maybe, guys, I'll rehook up the computer and try these things before I take it into my guy to try and save me $60. Thank you. That's a good reminder, Kristen. Thank you.
You're so lucky I can't push these comments. Zach says, just push the shiny one, Rob.
Like the Greek. Yo.
Take care, Patty D.
I'll see Charlie.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, Patty, please go get some attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, I don't know what brand that CKG Finds bag is. Are they nice?
Yeah, CKG makes the scoops. We've given away a couple of their shovels. They're hand diggers. That's the one with the leather sheath and the yellow digger.
Oh, okay.
That was CKG, yeah.
So they're nice bag. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Congrats, Darren's.
You got it, Jeremy. I really hope everything gets straightened out for you, Jeremy, and that takes off.
Good morning, Martin Bishop. There's Miss Tanya.
Hi,
And
Tanya.
Miss Tanya, congratulations on your journey that you've been on. I don't know if she wants me to say it, so I'll just leave it at that.
Roger says, yeah, there you go.
I will definitely do that, Roger. I opened up your mail. I'm trying to open up Dalton's picture he sent me, guys. I have phone issues. My phone does not like Dalton and Troy's phone for some reason.
No, Zach, he'll probably do that.
All right, let's see if I can open this up, Charlie.
Keegan. Has anybody seen Rob Silver Paws 22 around?
No, I have not in 2 weeks.
I haven't got any notifications from him. Hope he's doing well.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to try it. Oh, yep, I can open it up. All right,
What are you
Charlie.
opening there, sir?
Okay, let's go here. And of course, Charlie, it's not where I sent the picture to. There it is.
This sounds like a disaster about to happen.
All right, let's go to present. Image file.
Thank you, Kristen.
You guys ready for this?
Yes, sir. That's weird, Mike. Yeah, I didn't get a notification either.
All right, guys, it's a picture. Why is that taking so long to come up? This is unreal.
Keegan says, I'll be right back.
All right, we're going to try this one more time.
All righty. That's right, Roger. And Paula sent you an email. Oh, Bill Brasky cold pizza is awesome. Dig in Louisiana says you have something using up the computer's memory. Kristen wants to know, is it a pic of the loading screen? Darren says, isn't technology great?
It's just a freaking picture.
I think so, Mike. Cody says, that's hypnotic.
All right, let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
There you go, buddy.
Here he is. Here he is, Charlie.
Ah.
Now, he was born really preemie and was NICU for like a month. So look at how beautiful he looks.
Yeah. Healthy.
That's a great picture, Dalton. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I like his little picnic table, Charlie.
Yeah.
See, that's why you have kids, because they get cool stuff, Charlie. No, now am I going to be able to get this back?
Yeah, Mystic happy baby, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's doing so well. Congratulations, Dalton. Of course, I know your wife did all the work. All right. Don't know why that wouldn't let me pull up a picture.
It's a GIF file of the loading screen. Yeah, the chat saying very cute. Mr. Chuck Owens, good morning.
Look, it brought up a picture of DK from the Fenn's Treasure.
Huh.
This system really does not like me.
Greg says, kids are the best until they grow up. Me too, Mike. I hope so too.
Denise goes, I don't have any clean house shorts for you. They're all in the laundry. She says, you just want to go on in your underwear. And I'm like, nah, better not do that.
That's right.
just in case. And then here I am playing with the camera. So, yeah, that was a good idea to put shorts on. Absolutely. Paula will always be Toys R Us kids.
Toys R Us kids.
I was very upset when Toys R Us went out of business.
Mm-hmm.
George, and he is a little cutie. Troy and I haven't met him yet, but we want to. Troy's still laid up, guys. He's going to be laid up for at least another. He can't even start walking for another month, Charlie. Wow. When they got into his ankle, when they cut his ankle open, he had a lot more ligament damage than they thought. So they had to cut. They had to cut from like the top of his toe across the front of his foot, all around the side of his ankle and up the back, and literally split open his foot. And they had to reattach his ligament at several places and put like plastic screws in. And so when Troy got up there, he says, listen, you're going to have a lot longer recovery. We had to do a lot more work. There was a lot more damage to your ankle than we thought. So he can't even try walking for 6 weeks.
Mystic is asking, did Troy have an accident?
No, I don't really know how he did it. I think it's just everyday wear and tear. I don't think he had an accident.
Hey, what's up, John? My brother's here, Rob. Came down to give me a little help, a little relief with my situation here. And I took him out to Quiet Water, Boy, and he pulled a silver ring.
Way to go, John. I love that beach. Charlie, I'm telling you, if this hip gets fixed before summer beach season's over, I'm coming back up, buddy.
Yeah. And he found it in the same spot we found those 5. And that place gets hammered.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that go to that beach, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, see, yeah. Now, Roger, that would be hilarious. How you guys doing, hon? Okay. First trip to Home Depot. He didn't want you to
Ed,
go with him?
flash in your pan. What's happening, brother?
Morning, Ed.
If anybody wants to watch something funny, look at the reaction videos to young people watching All in the Family.
You couldn't make it All in the Family today with the PC and the woke.
No,
You
yeah,
couldn't do it.
it's yeah.
Yeah, Jim, I remember when I found that, Charlie, I found that American Airlines pilot pin, junior pilot. So I looked it up, and in the 60s, when little kids got on the airplane, the girls got a stewardess pin and the boys got the junior pilot because girls couldn't be pilots then. They could only be stewardesses. So back then you had stewardess pins and junior pilot pins for the boys.
Huh.
That's how sex different the toys were.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, that was a cool little relic find I found. We were talking to Greg and Jeremy stream Friday night, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
He has done 2,500 skydives.
Yeah.
Including climbing up as a young man, climbing up, him and a bunch of guys climbed up the side of El Capitan Mountain, and then they freebased off the top of the mountain.
That is something else. That's living life right there. You know that?
Yes, it is. When he told me that, I said 25. I said, man, that's a life full of adventure right there.
That's right. 5 mile.
John, thanks for being here, buddy. And more importantly, thanks for coming down and giving your brother a hand. I know he really needs it. So, buddy, I'm thanking you and very appreciative of you. So thank you.
Mr. Nick Molnar. Yeah, he's been great. Bill Brasky says, I've worked for Boeing for 45 years. He has a lot of pins. Wow.
Yeah. Absolutely, Greg.
Monty says, not free base, Rob. Base jump.
Did I say free based? Did I really?
I guess.
I meant base jump. That's exactly what I meant. Thank you, Full Half. See, I'm just here to entertain you guys, okay?
Ed wants us to try skydiving once before he meets his maker.
Well, I know Denise wants to try it, so I'll drive her over there and then I'll wave to her. So I'll pay for the video footage as she's coming, watch her floating down. I was on the break room in Disney one time and I was taking a break and there was a young lady there and she was showing the video. She paid the extra $80 to have them have a second diver jump out of the plane right in front of you, and then they film you this way, Charlie. So they actually film you as they jump out, so they see you come out of the plane, and then they film you all the way down, and then they have a second photographer on the ground that films you when you get close enough to see your parachute, and then they edit the whole thing together while you're there, and then they give you back then it was like a CD-ROM of it. I imagine now it's just a USB. But she was showing her first day skydiving.
Nice.
And,
Neil, good morning.
See what Jim Steele put? Ed said, I want to meet skydive before I meet my maker. And Jim Steele put, Ed, skydiving is a way to meet your maker. Absolutely, Jim. That is riding the crazy train. George Annie is my hero.
5 months says, Rob, to a friend, free basing one time. He was like, we're doing this on a mountain?
Oh, nice, Bill. See, there's another great idea. That's awesome, Bill. Great idea. Charlie, I brought a whole bunch of stickers up and business cards and everything else to swap with you guys when I was up in Pensacola. No, we never even got around to that.
No.
Ooh, they call themselves sky sluts. I like it. Yeah, I think that's probably all you can do for a first jump anywhere is a tandem jump. I don't know any place that'll let you do a first jump on your own. Nick says, I'm just going to fall on my bed 2,500 times and say that I jumped. I know, Jeremy. I know. That's true too, Rob. Oh, and he's jumped off bridges too, Charlie. Jeez.
Yeah, he's done it all.
Also, Charlie, he's also wingsuited. Now, to me,
That's
I
cool.
understand jumping out of an airplane with a parachute, but when you jump off the side of a freaking mountain with a wingsuit, and that's just flipping crazy, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's when it's Buzz Lightyear time. You're not flying, you're just falling with style, okay?
I mean, that's that one that opens up like a flying squirrel, right? When you.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for me. I open that thing up, and it still just goes straight down, like a rock.
Weight overload. Weight overload.
That's
Weight
right.
overload.
The flaps just blow up.
We so sorry.
Darren says, "I only jump to conclusions."
That's a good thing to do. All right, I'm gonna put this up, Charlie. But see, Charlie, if you do take chances like that and you make a video of it, you'll get 6 million views on your video.
There you go.
All right, let me put this up. Present.
Eyebrow says, "I've fallen down drunk. Does that count?" I don't think there's enough fabric there, Marty. See, that looks so cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, those Red Bull guys are just. Look at that.
Look at that. How cool is that?
It's totally flipping cool. But I mean, can you, Charlie? Can you just imagine standing there at the edge of that mountain and just jumping off of it?
Nah, not without brown pants on. Oh man, that's so cool.
See, man, where'd you buy brown pants for? Well, they were brown pants when I started, man, okay? Absolutely, Tanya.
That's right.
I don't think Charlie and I have the body type.
Now, if you want to roll me down that cliff, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, where's that race at where the people roll down that mountain chasing that cheese? That's the one for me and Charlie.
No, Mystic, I haven't seen that. Rob, have you seen that? There's wing guys out there that strap rockets and they race around like they're jets.
Yes,
That'd
they
be freaking awesome.
All right, Charlie, do you know which one I'm talking about?
What's that?
The rolled cheese?
No.
They have, I don't know if it's somewhere overseas, Charlie, or Wisconsin, I can't remember where, but they take a big, round, I don't know what you call it, roll of cheese, like you see in a cheese shop, the big, round, thick roll, and they roll it down the side of a hill, and the first one to get to it wins. So let me show you that.
Okay. Popo Rob says, skydivers know the color of fear. It's brown. That's right, 5 Mile.
All right, Charlie, here's the
oh, look at all those people getting hurt. What do they win? The roll of cheese?
I don't know, but here they are. Look at this.
That's me.
Yeah, that's us, Charlie. But I mean, that's just flipping crazy, Charlie.
I'd pass the cheese.
Look
Look at that guy. Oh no.
Oh,
that hurt.
Ow. Oh my
Oh
God!
my! He did a triple axel. Look at that guy. And does he stick the landing? Nope. Oh, good night. That hurt.
There's just to me that's having a bad day, folks. Okay.
James L, how you doing? Hey, Jamie. Wow.
Yeah, that's just having a bad day. Yes, if you do see Charlie and I rolling down a hill, you should be concerned, Danny. Oh, Mystic says, look up log riding. All right, let's look that up.
Greg, I'm with you. That looked painful.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah, we're not doing this either, Charlie.
What's that one?
Where do you see this? This looks almost as bad as the
Yeah, and when you get a chance at 10:02 your time, Roger, put up the link for that the race jet suits. That sounds pretty interesting.
All right, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Riding giant logs in Japan.
Why would you? Who comes up with this crap? Who would want to do this?
Oh my God, look at this. They got run over.
Nope. Good night.
Were they fighting?
It looked like they were about to get in a fight about it. Mr. Florida Sand Hunters.
That rope should be like on a destroyer or something.
They got the whole town participating in this.
Oh my God. Are they going down to water now?
Oh, no.
Oh, this isn't going to be good. You know this isn't going to be good.
What in the hell are they doing?
I guess that's like those Red Bull races.
I reckon. I don't get it.
All right, Roger sent me a link.
I agree, Mystic. Yeah, Lacienda, that's worse than having to drag your sled back up the hill. We'll see you later, Julie.
Take care, Miss Julie. Here you go, Charlie.
All right. Just check that out.
The longest wingsuit flight ever.
That just looks so cool.
You know what? I don't think that's one with an engine. Hold on. No, I don't. That's just his parachute on his back. I don't think that's one with an engine. Stand by. Oh my God. Here he is, Charlie. Here's a guy flying with the freaking the Thunderbirds.
Right on, Chuck. Alpha jet suit.
Okay, they drop out of a helicopter. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing that could go wrong there, Charlie.
No way. Look at that.
I mean, Charlie, even if those jets are going as slow as he can, that's still got to be 150, 180 miles an hour.
That's some Iron Man shit right there.
Yes, it is. I mean, because those are, I mean, they're not military anymore, but those are probably former military training jets.
God, look at that.
I think I'd much rather be in that back seat of that jet, Charlie. I mean, that looks like so much stress on your body, Charlie. That's just wild, people. That's just wild.
That is cool. That was way cool. But again, I guess you have to be the right body build for it.
See, that sounds like a fun rodeo day, Sheldon, as long as I'm Darren says that was a UFO. Oh, Greg says he wants a jetpack.
Ah.
He went, oh, yeah, look at that.
Paula says bungee jumping became a whole lot safer.
Then you get those guys that jump off and they.
Mystic says I'd look like a 747. I would probably look like a stealth bomber. I think that's how much wingspan I would need.
Hey, Charlie, they go,
Charlie,
Charlie,
the top of one, we'll call it good.
that's the extra gas belly tank you have on it.
You're going to need a lot more fuel, sir. Luciana says, I would look like a splat.
No, he used to be Ed, but Charlie lost almost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Lucinda said I'd look like a splat. Yeah, we're just not doing that.
Danny Boy says, I've jumped out of a 3-story window once. Never again. No, Danny.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, Danny.
Mm-mm. Are you going to try and run one of these, Rob?
Yeah.
We're an hour in, bub.
Yep.
It'd be both, Paula, I guess. Stealth bomber or self bomber. Why would Danny Boy jump out of a 3-story window? Was the place on fire? It must have been when he was a kid.
Well, yeah, because we all do stupid shit like that as kids.
Wait, Roger says, but the jetpack races where jets are held in your hands and take off from the ground.
Oh, those are jetpacks. Yeah, I did see videos on those too. All right, I'm going to show one more thing before we run a race, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Because this person's crazy too. And I just looked at this. I just saw this video. And I'm like, why is this little child so close to this freaking cliff? Okay. Look at the beginning of this, Charlie. And there's a little girl to the right side here. Why is she that close to the edge of that cliff? Look at that.
No. They're so worried about the filming, they're not even watching that kid.
And then your line goes tight and it swings you all the way out through the canyon. Again, yeah, there's nothing that could go wrong there.
Look at that. It's like you said. Look at the corner and let
I
it
know.
go.
She's
Oh my gosh.
my knees are shaking just looking at that kid. Yeah, no, negative. Denise will be lining up to do that, Charlie.
That wasn't cool.
Oh, he jumped out of a 2-story window because her mom came home. Well, see, that's what you have to do. What you have to do there. Never had to jump out of a window because of a woman's mom.
World
No,
Championship.
I was just going to tell a story, but never mind. It's a Saturday night story. It's definitely not a Sunday morning story. Yeah, I caught myself on that one, Charlie. All right, let me see if I can organize a race here, Charlie.
You got that right, Rick. Mandy says, I'm so afraid of heights. My kids as adults are not allowed around the high shits. Damn, Danny boy.
Charlie, we're going to do a race that we did with Bill last night. That's just, you're going to be rolling on the floor when you see this.
Charlie, it's real. What do you mean? That video, I'm not sure what 5 Mile's saying there. Mr. John Long Silverells, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. John. See, now I'm glad I didn't tell that story with John here. I'd have been embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, finger pulling. Darren's saying LOL 5 Mile. I don't know. Mr. Bill Brasky wants to know, Rob, would you like some airplane-related pins and stickers?
Denise would love some pins.
There you go.
Denise collects pins. Sure. Thank you, Bill. I'll
You're
send
very
you
welcome, John.
I'll send you a couple of the limited edition stickers, Bill. All righty, Charlie, let's get this race up here. Gonna run this race.
We're going to run this race. 5 Mile says to look it up, Rob.
And what is it?
It's something finger pulling. What was the name of that again, 5 Mile? It's an actual thing, I guess.
Well, you know they have face slapping as now a sport.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Those people get jacked.
If there's one thing I don't like, Charlie, is getting hit in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I boxed a guy in high school one time who was like 7 inches taller than me and had like 6 inches more reach from me. I never got close to hitting him. And after about the third time he punched me in the face, I took the gloves off and said, that's never going to happen again.
Come on, 5 Mile. Show us what you got a link for that, or just tell me the name of it again.
Watch the World Championship of Finger Pulling.
There you go.
That's true, Digging, Louisiana, but I'd like to live a long life. I've done some crazy stuff. I've flown in helicopters. I've flown in small planes. I've hiked across Europe. I've been to several continents and travel a lot. I've been to the top. I have a fear of heights. So every time I go into a city that's got the tallest building, I've been to the top of the Empire State Building. I've been to the top of the CN Tower in Toronto. I surreptitiously went to all the tallest spots at Disney when I was working, even though I wasn't supposed to. I went to all the tallest spots while I was working. I've climbed up to the very top and come out the top hatch of the Tree of Life. One of the very few people that's ever done that.
That's good, Rob. You've done a lot.
Not do is get to the top of the ball at Epcot. I would have liked to have done that, but I never worked at Epcot. But I went all the way to the top of Cinderella's castle that you could go to without the key to go up in the turret. My keys didn't work for the turret. Only the engineer that took Tinkerbell up there had the key to that.
Gary's metal detecting. What's happening?
Morning, Gary. Why do you keep hitting the wrong button, Rob?
Darren says my Daredevil days are over.
All right. You just want to start this off for something simple, Charlie, like a barber dime?
Let's go. Right on, Gary.
All righty, guys. And wait till you check this race out. All righty, guys. Shuffle characters a second time. Shuffle
We'll see you
characters
later,
a third
Kristen.
time. This is going to be for a barber dime. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. What in the hell you got going on there?
That's what we said last night. Charlie, these are the most messed up things you've ever seen. It's called Italian brain rot.
All right.
We were saying if you were stoned last night on Bill's stream, this had to mess you up.
Mr. James Schultz, good morning. What? I don't get it.
It's just called. This is a new one they've added, Charlie. This one's never been there before. It's called Italian brain rot. You've got a cactus with a hippopotamus in it with sandals. You got a catfish with human legs, a watermelon with a mini giraffe with a space helmet on, a teapot with a hand, a camel in a refrigerator, a dolphin and a banana.
Makes no sense.
An alligator watermelon. Yeah, this is just. All right, I can't remember if this has the 19. Oh, then you got the stud man
catfish.
orange
I
Charlie,
get
with
catfish.
abs. Oh, and then the baseball bat carrying a baseball bat.
Bat
Sorry,
Boy.
guys, that was the 19-second fade. They did
That would
use
be
the
Bat
fade.
Boy. Catfish.
Yep.
Land shark.
An elephant with 2 legs and sandals carrying a clock. I have no idea what the hell that means. All right, here comes 5 Mile.
5 Mile for the win.
I got the dog all riled up, Charlie. Boom, 5 Mile. We know he's here. He's been chatting all morning, right?
Monty. Yeah, 5 Mile's been here. 5 Mile, say sweet. Say something.
Congratulations, 5 Mile.
Okay, 5 Mile, where are you at?
Well, he just
There
said,
you are.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's here.
Yeah. Boy, I'm dreaming. Somebody pull my finger. You're gonna have to do the banner there, Rob. I don't have access.
I don't have that banner anymore, so I'll just put it up there.
Oh, okay.
5 Mile, it's FL Thunder at me.com. Because, Charlie, that banner's not there anymore. We'll have to have Zaxxon show us how to restore all that.
Yeah.
So there it is, 5 Mile. I put it in the chat.
Nice. Oh, he's got it, Rob. Perfect.
Now, I'm going to pull this up, Charlie.
Okay. Show me more digs here. Backbreaking, what's happening? Hey, Olin. Yep, show me Mo Diggs.
Okie dokie. Okay, that's not exactly that. Let me. Is it finger pooling or finger wrestling?
Finger pulling. That's right. That's a 5 Mile. Your character was something from a bad acid trip. What the hell are they doing?
They're using their middle finger and they have a little ring.
Huh.
All right, well, let's find one that actual footage.
You got that right, Paula. Nice. Hobo Rob says, laundry is going, breakfast is in the pan, off to a good start for Sunday morning. Yeah, and you got that new gold spot. Yeah. You're off to a great start there, sir.
Here's a better one, Charlie.
What in the hell? And you're allowed to do that?
I guess you can brace your legs and everything. Look at these guys.
I
Oh,
don't get
you got to have a guy behind you just to support you. Oh, we got band. We got music too. Unreal. Hey, each different sport around the world, Charlie.
That's right, Ed. That's what I was thinking, Patty.
It does, Ed. Looks like a definitely a good way to pull your middle finger off.
I went into a jewelry shop the other day.
Hey,
Found
Louisiana
45
says
ounces of
German.
gold
That says it
rings.
all.
Danny boy.
See what Patty wrote?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, Mystic says that's how fingers get ripped off. No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good morning, Miss Denise Kidder. Welcome.
Negative on that 5 Mile. That's right. Paula says that is way beyond rock, paper, scissors.
Gregory says, when I pull the finger, I've got to fart. Brian Ollier saying hi to Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I've had a lot of laughs this morning. Thanks for helping me because I had a crappy computer night. I went to bed at 5 o'clock, Charlie. 5:05.
Really?
Yep, my clock on the next to the bed said 5:05.
See what Roger put? You have to read it. Oh, God.
Thanks for using the emoji, Roger. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta admit, we got the best chat.
We got Charlie, Bill and I were
such a
talking
fun
about that
chat.
last night. We were saying, you know, when some player from a team, football team or whatever, and the coach gets up there and goes, "Oh, we want to appreciate our fans. We got the greatest fans in the world." Yeah, and they have to say that because every city says it. But guys, let me tell you something. This is the best group in a chat. They're the most I have been to chats all across YouTube, guys, and there's not a more interactive chat than this group right here. I'm telling
It's
you right now.
always fun. It really is always fun.
So,
hey, Bernay.
Hi, Miss Bernay. But yeah, there's all kind of hobbies out there, Charlie. But yeah, that cheese rolling thing, they do that every year.
That was brutal.
People break arms, they break legs.
Yeah, that one guy looked like he was going to go straight into a coma. You see how hard he hit his head? That poor guy.
Nick says, my wife brought me coffee. Oh no.
Mandy's saying hello to everybody. She was driving. All good, Joe. Hope everything's okay, buddy. Wow, Nick, sorry to hear that. We'll catch you later, John. I'll catch up with you after the stream here, buddy. Dig in Louisiana says, Rob, if you want your computer to work better, use a Brave browser. It knocks out all the pop-ups and ads. This will save you a lot of processing. Thank you, Mandy. You guys are. Greg Incognito, what's happening? Captain Vic. ABC Live Sports is proud to present the International Farting Championship of live from Dublin. What's that, Rob?
I saved a really cool short I want to show everybody. And of course, it went away on the other computer. You go to try and find a short one, you just type it in, and there's 8,000 of them, so you're never gonna be able to find it.
So true, Paula. I tell you, at the beginning of the show, when I couldn't see the chat, I was really bummed because this is what makes a stream. You guys make this stream.
Joe, sorry to hear that.
Where are you going, mister?
Just trying to get more comfortable. My ass hurts. I don't have an ass, Charlie, so when I sit in the same chair for a long time.
Any update on your
Well, I finally hit 20 pounds.
Oh, nice. Good for you, sir.
I've got 12 more pounds to go.
Wow.
Yeah, Nick.
Then they'll be able to proceed, or you go from there for consultation. Then they, I guess, set it up.
Consultation. Huh? I'll go for consultation and see if he says it's enough. Take care, John.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick. I just had a crappy night of sleep last night. Use the Brave browser. It knocks out all the pop-ups and ads. That will save you a lot. Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
Vernon, what's happening, buddy? He's been a member for 9 months.
Well, thank you, Mandy. Much appreciated. Yeah, Ed, if there's one thing I know absolutely zero about, it's crypto. We all fancy ourselves comedians. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I eat a lot of boiled eggs, Olin. That's something I eat now a lot for breakfast. Denise has fixed me a lot of hard-boiled eggs because they fill you up faster than scrambled eggs.
Patty says, getting antibiotics and pain meds in the morning, trying to find a dentist.
Patty, maybe you can go to the store and get some of that. I can't remember what it's called. They used to give it to little kids for the toothache. You put a couple drops on the tooth. It's supposed to get rid of the toothache.
Yeah, that oral gel or whatever.
Yeah, maybe that'll hold you till tomorrow. I just feel so bad, man. Toothaches are just the worst. Well, at least you're getting some pain meds.
Mystic says try clove drops there, Patty. Yep, Mandy's saying the same thing.
Yep. Or gel. Dirt Devil said, yeah, said that same thing. Sorry to hear that, Nick. I know you've been going through a lot of stuff with that leg.
5 Miles needs to take a picture of that smoker and send it to you so we could check it out.
Absolutely.
Backbreaker says, just get some liquor. That's right, Gregory. If Rob's eating boiled eggs, don't pull his finger. Well, let's set one up, Rob. And we'll do one for one of those motley diggers.
That sounds good, sir. Let me double check to see if there's anybody new that I need to add with the alrighty, guys, it's the poll's going very well, guys.
5 Mile Darren wants to know, do you do DoorDash?
No, we've never. Denise and I have never done any of the Ubers or DoorDashes or any of those. I don't want to sound like a real DH here, but that's what Denise does.
Oh no, he was asked. Darren was asking 5 Mile because 5 Miles just cooked that got the smoker going.
Oh, making a joke. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you guys directed that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the race and I can't read the chat.
Oh, you're good, bud.
All right, I'm 99% sure we put Darren's hobbies in there from.
I don't know, Monty.
Yep, we got Darren's hobbies in there.
Sweet.
And I think that's the only person that's so new that I need to. We've already had Doug in Louisiana in for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Incognito. Yeah, we got everybody else in, Charlie. We're ready.
Let's go. 5 Mile did send you a pic there, Rob, when you get a chance. Miss Denise Kidder, good morning to you.
Good morning, Denise. Did he send it in Facebook? Because it's not an email.
It just says Charlie sent a pic to Rob. Email. Danny Boy wants to know if he's in the race. I'm sure you're in there, Danny. You're always here.
I will double check, Danny. Hang on. 5 Mile, I don't have that yet. And let's scroll down here.
Greg says, Papa Routes, it's 8 weeks tomorrow, and I'm 90% getting some digging in now. Good to hear that, Greg. Still not there, bub?
Yep, we got it. All right. Let's bring that back up. Shuffle characters once, shuffle characters twice, shuffle characters 3 times, and 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Rick, does it really matter if Angie's in the race?
Ouch. Ouch. You're getting as bad as Zaxxon.
She's in there, Rick. You know better. Maybe she's not.
Oh, she won once, Charlie. She can't be in the races
Yeah,
again.
Rob did give me some power to edit some of these. So just play it, Angie. Huh. I'm just trying to figure out if these characters mean anything or not. Like catfish, I got. Land shark makes sense. Zoltan, what's up, bud? That's right, Danny.
Alrighty, guys, 32 seconds. Charlie at 11. I'll run another race at 11 for something really unique. Another unique coin.
Okay. Frog tire. The Brooklyn chick. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Brooklyn Chick.
Yeah, man. I thought maybe.
All right, is Luder going to hold it? No, here comes 7 stacks. We haven't seen him in a while. Boom.
Oh, wait. 7 stacks wins with the fish in my body.
What the hell is
What the
that?
hell is that? Pat, Mr. Park Rat himself. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Pat. So is 7 stacks here, Charlie?
I haven't seen 7 stacks this morning.
Neil says, what did I win?
I haven't seen David Frazier. I haven't seen Scott. I haven't seen Natalie, Ronnie, Jason. Haven't
All right,
seen
I'm
Mama
starting
Bird
the
this morning
timer.
either.
I am starting the timer.
Kane's coin was here.
Night. Yeah, Kane's Coins was here last night. Show Me was here last night. Full Half's here. Wow, we're going all the way down to 11th. All right, anybody above Full Half, if you're here, let us know.
Good morning, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Kane says I'm here, so you need Kane's and up.
Oh, okay, Kane's 8th, so he's got 24 seconds. You got to be in it to win it.
That's right.
Okay. Jim says, sorry, I'm not stoned enough for this race.
Jason E. Miner just popped in. Jason beat the buzzer.
You got it, Jason?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Prospector Jason. So Jason got it. 6th place for Jason. He literally beat the buzzer by like 2-3 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kane.
Sorry to hear that, Jason. He lost a puppy last night.
Yeah, somebody else I know just lost a kitty. Never a good day.
Mm-mm. They are your family.
Yes, they are. I know Denise's cats are. Oh, he said pass it on, Charlie.
Yep.
So, Canes, there you go. Thank you, Prospector.
Okay, Jason, we'll do that, bud.
He's probably got a lot going on, Charlie. Very kind of you, Jason. Thank you. So, Charlie, when John went out, he sent me a picture of the ring, Charlie.
Okay, I'm just typing this in real quick for Kane.
Oh, nice little silver ring, Charlie.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Look at that nice little baby.
Oh, I can't even. What in the hell is going on here?
Yeah, that's a nice little ring. Congratulations, John.
Rob, can you put up my email address? Because it's not letting me do it. I can't comment.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, because you got to go. You got to go to the YouTube side. So read it. Read it to me, Charlie. What is it?
just j.r. dig it back at gmail.com. Kane's already got it, but just to be on the safe side. But Kane, send me your address again, sir.
Let me know if that's it, Charlie. If I did it right.
There you go. That's perfect.
Wow, Charlie, I don't have a wrench.
Take care, Jason. I really
Jason,
am sorry
take
to hear
care.
about that, man. Jim, still, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Denise's pets are her kids. Absolutely, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to check something.
Nice. Patty says I found a vintage lighter and a vintage lipstick kit a few days ago.
Charlie, 5 Miles sent me that picture. It came in.
Let's see it.
You're gonna freaking drool, okay?
There you go. Damn.
That's gonna be a good day, folks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, does that stuff look good?
5 Mile, is that the Pit Boss? Because it looks like the one I have.
That is nice.
That's a lot of good food right there, boy.
Yeah, that's enough for 2 or 3 days for Rob. Hey, Charlie,
that's right, Pat. Huh?
The nutritionist doctor told me, whatever you're doing, if you're doing the Atkins program with kind of like a carnivore, she said stick to it. It's working. We're just going to try and get you going a little faster. That did look amazing, Tanya.
Mm-hmm. Catch you later, Gary.
Carnivore porn, Park Rat says. Absolutely, Park Rat. And coming out swinging says faux show. Absolutely, sir. You guys rock. Yep. Danny Boy says, my stomach just emptied. Where is the cookout? That's right. I hope he's inviting us all over for that. Oh, nice, Denise. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to be down that way one day this week, Denise, because I got to go to my sober guy in Largo. Thank you, Zoltan. Welcome to the stream, Zoltan. We smoked butts for the fire hall. We did 113 last time. Smokes.
Wow.
Well, we don't do that, but every Christmas, Denise takes a full tray of goodies down to the fire station on the corner. But wait, there's more.
Huh. Danny Boy, did you read that? Oh man,
you guys just rock. Oh, Charlie, we were talking about this earlier. You were saying you can't wait for the other coils to come out for your Deus too. Mm-hmm. When I was on John's website, when I was building the banner going across the bottom there, Mind Lab's running a special for the not only have they lowered the Manicore down to $12.99, you can get the extra 2 coils. They now have 3 coils for the Manicore. They've got the stock 13-inch, they've got a elliptical 11-inch, and then they've got your Sniper 8-inch one.
Yeah, they have the M8, the 13. I have that one, and then they have the M9. But the M9, I think that's their newest one, and that one seems to be the one that's killing it really well. right now, and I know that they, like you said, they are running a special with. You could get the 13 and the M8.
Yep. If you get
It's a
those two,
bundle.
they're taking $200 off the two of those.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, Denise. Be happy to. Yeah, it's just on the other end of East Bay, Denise. So I can come pick you up on West Bay, and then we just go down East Bay, and we'll take some coins back. Yeah, we'll
Good
go make
morning,
it.
Lawrence.
We'll go make a day of it, Denise. Good morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Good morning, Jared. Wearing it, Jared. Wearing it.
Workman says the M9 is amazing, Charlie.
That's what I heard. But
Roger says I got the M9 with mine. Good morning, Colonel's Collecting.
Hey, Colonel. Yep,
Yeah, Charlie.
Roger
Bill asked last night how many people use the Manicore or how many people use the 900. We had 3 people in here that used the 900. Sheldon was one of them, and Jeremy has it. Oh, Incognito sent me a picture.
And I think 5 Mile sent you another one there, sir.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for some reason, 5 miles take a couple minutes to get here, but we'll look at Incognito's.
Okay.
Another great day.
Mystic says M8 is great in trash. M9 is great in the water.
All right, Charlie. He says these are the rings I've got in the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
That's a good 2 weeks there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have found several of these little rings here. This one here that's a wild ring, but that
one up there with like a dagger on it.
Yep, that's a great 2 weeks, guys. You know, I bet if you went to the courthouse with that ring on, they made me walk all the way back to my truck one time because I had my old handcuff key on my key ring, and they wouldn't allow me in the courthouse with it.
Oh, really?
Yep. When I threw my keys in the bin to go through thing, the guy picked it up. He looked at it real close. He goes, "Nope, that ain't coming here." And I said, "Well, can I just have one of you guys hold it, take it off?" "Nope, we're not being responsible, even for a handcuff key." I'd walk all back out to my car in the parking lot, just put that stupid handcuff key.
Hey, Terry Grease Monkey.
Good morning, Grease Monkey.
Oh, okay, 5 Mile.
Nick saying, "A big blanket holder, everybody. I'm back in my recliner." Good for you, Nick.
Workman says, I don't have the M8. There's a birthstone ring 8 in there. Oh, in there.
Yeah, Charlie, I'm just checking the list with people coming in here. We've got everybody in here.
Yeah. Digging Louisiana says they didn't catch him. He went in. They didn't see my handcuff key when I went to the courthouse the other day.
There he is. We were just
Mr. Paz.
We were using your name in vain, sir.
Not in vain, sir. We were worried. Hadn't seen any notifications lately from you, buddy. Hope you're doing good, Roger. Or Rob. I'm sorry about that.
Troy sent a picture of his ankle where they cut him open.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, no, it's...
Take care, Darren. Have a great day yourself, sir. Appreciate you. Everybody's telling Robin hello.
Oh, Wayne found a piece of jewelry.
Oh, Pat says their courthouse have lockers for weapons, Rob.
Oh, I wish they would have had a locker I could have put that in. That'd have been awesome. There's Mr. Wayne, Expressions of the Outdoors. Got himself a nice piece of jewelry there.
Nice.
Looks like he's in
Is
a
it
park.
pendant? Part of a pendant, or?
Yes, it looks like an open pendant. Yes, the centerpiece missing. Nice, Mr. Wayne.
Rob, I feel you, buddy. Yeah, life's been crazy here too. Hopefully it all levels off for you, bro. Terry wants to know, why does Rob still have handcuff keys? Wink. Don't want to know.
Charlie, when I had a roommate at my house once, this
Uh-huh.
young guy, and he got this little kind of a crazy girlfriend, and I get there once, and I had an easy chair that had like two big wooden knobs at the arm that you could like hold as you sat there, and it had like a little spindle that went on it. And I get there, and I get there, and there's a pair of handcuffed to the chair, and I said, would you mind telling me about that? Yeah, I can't find my other key to get the. We were having a little fun in the living room, and I can't find the other key.
I was about to go la 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 la. Oh man.
Paz, take care. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Like Charlie said, we hadn't seen you in a couple weeks, sir. So thanks for popping in. There he is. Troy, I just got your pictures, but Charlie says he's got a weak stomach, so Charlie doesn't want me to put him up.
We'll catch you later, Paz. You take care, brother.
Yeah, Danny says, I hope they had a safe word. Look at Jared listening, but making meat lovers breakfast pizza on homemade sourdough. We're all going to Jared's house, everybody.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No, Kane, they weren't even the pink fluffy ones. They were just a regular pair of police handcuffs. Good morning, 513 Diggs.
Josh, what's happening, bud?
Troy says, yeah, it's pretty nasty. Yeah, your foot's a lot more swollen than I thought it would be, Troy. But I was telling everybody how much bigger of an incision they had to make because they had to do a lot more work to do it. So it's a long incision, guys. I'll gross Denise out with it later. Because, hey, what's a guy to do if he can't gross out his girlfriend?
Joe says, Jared never sends food.
Oh, I just heard the flamethrower fire up outside.
The flamethrower?
The little solder torch.
Or
yeah, we don't have any water right now. He's redoing the main water line into the house, and then once he gets the main water line done, he'll create a branch off for Denise's sprinkler system, and fix her sprinkler system.
Check out those poppers.
Oh man,
Bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Ooh, look at that. He's like he's got the mac and cheese going on there too, sir.
Ooh. Dig in Louisiana, I completely agree. That's all right, Pat. It was an old chair.
No, Nick, I'm sorry, bud. Andy says, we stopped for gas. I'm here now.
Yeah, no, Charlie. Nick sent me a picture of his leg. You don't want to see his leg.
No. All right, Roger, go get it, boy.
Take care, Roger. Have a good day. Oh, yeah. Charlie, Jared gave us a picture of his new little one last night. He just had a little girl this weekend.
Awesome. Congratulations, Jared.
She is an absolute cutie. I'm trying to remember where he sent it. All right, I guess he sent it to my Facebook. So, Charlie, let me see if I can pull this up.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Let's see if we can do this.
He says, don't look.
Here we go. Here's Jared's new little girl.
Oh,
isn't she just absolutely perfect?
yeah.
Congratulations,
Adorable.
Jared.
Wow. Awesome, Jared. Big congrats, buddy.
Yep. Oh my God. Rob Gold says, I was out and about the other day and came across a movie set downtown. They're filming a new Killer Tomatoes movie. We were talking about that yesterday, that George Clooney got an early start in the Killer Tomatoes movie.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
That's what Bill was saying.
Really?
I'm gonna Google that now. Denise was sitting at the computer behind me the other day, and she was reading something on Facebook or YouTube somewhere she was at, and she was reading some thing that had all these little fun statistics. So she was saying one of the statistics was, did you know that on the Canadian $2 bill, the flag flying on the Canadian Parliament bill is actually a U.S. flag? And I went, no. There's just no way that a Canadian bill going through that many proofreaders and stuff that they would allow a United States flag to be on a Canadian Parliament bill on a $2 bill. So I went online, Charlie, and I got a bunch of pictures of Canadian $2 bills, and I enlarged them and blew them up as long as I could. No, it's their Canadian flag. So I typed it in. Is there an American flag on a Canadian $2 bill? And the first thing that came up was that Snopes site that refutes. And I went right to Snopes and it said, no, this is an urban legend that's been floating around for years. So some guy pulled that out, put that on the factoid, and it's not correct.
Mm.
Because you can see it's clearly got a maple leaf on the Canadian flag. You know, it's bad enough, you know, we're trying to make them the 51st state that they have to deal with that crap. Go Canada.
Ooh.
Oh, we were going to look up the Killer Tomatoes.
Paula made some blue crabs last night there, Rob. Oh, the blue crabs are, I mean, is that the soft
don't
shell
even go
version
there.
there, Paula?
Guys, I'm from Maryland, guys. I'm from the blue crab capital in Maryland.
That looks good.
She sent you a picture, Charlie?
Yeah.
Hold
Paula
on.
did.
Put it up again. I was typing something.
Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, they look good.
Fried green tomatoes would be good. Yep, absolutely.
I don't think I've ever had a fried green tomato.
No? Boy, you are missing out.
I like raw tomatoes. I love raw tomatoes, but I don't think I've ever had I've never had a fried Oreo. I've never had a fried Twinkie.
Fried green tomatoes is definitely one you need to try.
Yes, George Clooney appeared in the 1988 film Return of the Killer Tomatoes. He also starred in the sweet sequel Return. Oh, they've got that wrong. See, there's AI. There's Google AI. He appeared in the film Return of the Killer Tomatoes, and he starred in the sequel Return of the Killer Tomatoes. So obviously Google AI got that wrong.
I can't read that here. I read that Saturday night, Pat. Oh, man. Oh, Nick saying there's possibly another mail strike hitting their way tomorrow.
Man, they got to stop with this mail strike shit in Canada.
Troy says you're an old crap anyway.
I am an old crab. See, now look. See, Wendy says she doesn't like raw tomatoes, but she likes fried green tomato. I'll try one.
Fried green tomatoes are as bad as eggplant, says Marcy. I don't know about that. I guess, well, because I like eggplant too, so it's battered and fried. It can't be too bad. Soft shells, okay, yeah. They look like the soft shell, Paula. I'm gonna eat a plate of fried green tomatoes. No, La Hacienda doesn't like them either. Are you
Yeah,
the same
Mystic,
folks that don't like spam?
I haven't been crabbing in years either, Mystic. I used to have my grandparents, my pseudo grandparents lived on a river off the Chesapeake, and we'd go crabbing off the end of their pier, but they've long passed on, and the property's been sold, and our family no longer owns that property. So
There you go, 5 Mile. Oh, they were just in Jubilee up here not too long ago, Rob. Blue crabs everywhere. See, Tina's knows what's up. Says 5 Mile, that sounds good.
yeah, I just read Pat's Charlie. Yeah, we can't put that.
Can't do it. I almost blurted it out.
Well, Charlie, it's 11:05. I'm gonna run one more race here, and then if you want to do a final race, that's fine. But I want to shut this down around 11:15 today. I'm feeling a little bit of pain here, buddy.
Okay, bub, we can do
So
that.
we're gonna run one more race, guys. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something different. Instead of a big.
Brian doesn't like them either.
It's over.
That's interesting.
Okay, this is a 1943 British 3-pence from World War II, guys.
Oh, nice.
It's got these wheat stalks on the back. You can see it's in a flip that's very, very old, guys. My silver guy bought out somebody's personal collection, and he had all these. I mean, you can see that 2x2 is like 20, 30 years old. So this is a very fine condition. Oh, and this was minted in the Denver Mint during World War II when Britain was under attack. We minted their coins for them. So this is a Denver minted British 3-pence. That's pretty cool, guys. We're going to race for that right now.
That is cool.
My silver guy gets all this cool, unique silver stuff in, Charlie. I will try them, Paula. Now, see, Paula says they're great. Brian says I don't like them.
Right.
Oh, Mark,
Yeah,
see
some
that?
people like, some people don't.
That's going to be awesome, Mark.
Hey, show me.
I haven't gone. Yeah, show me. He got Scott McClory this morning. He got McClory.
He did get McClory.
All righty, guys, let's get this race up. And like I said, guys, I apologize for the computer issues this morning. We will do 3 members races. We will do a paid members race. If you are a new paid member in the last few weeks, please send me a quick email to the flthunder@me.com and just remind.
Hey, you don't got Alpha Ninja in there. Or do you have them under Brad?
Me that you're a paid member. I don't want to leave anybody out.
Oh, this is a paid member race. I'm sorry.
I was starting to get the wheel of death there, Charlie.
Was this a paid members race you're doing right now?
No, this is the general race 200.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying for next week I'm going to do 3 members races, 2 of them for all the members total, and then 1 for a paid member. So if you are a paid member and you haven't emailed me before, a lot of you have, just drop me an email so I know to make sure to get you in the paid members. Now, obviously, if I log on to my see, the problem is YouTube doesn't differentiate them because they don't care because somebody paid for the membership. So if I can see that you're a member for 8 months, obviously I know you're a paid member. But if you're a paid member for 0 months, I can't know if you're differentiated from the donated gifted one. So if you are a new paid member, please email me so I can get you in. But this race is for everybody, Charlie.
Okay, go ahead and go because you're starting to freeze up pretty good now. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah, that's what Nick just says. Okay, let's run this race. Alrighty, guys. Set. Shuffle characters. Shuffle characters. And 3, 2, 1. This is for the British 3 pence.
good luck, good luck, good luck. Nick said, FYI, there's a Windows update released today. That's true, Paula. It all depends on the dipping batter. Nope. Mel's up front. Dan smoking treasures.
I'm sorry, Charlie, but that 2-legged elephant's just freaking me out. I mean, I can handle a monkey inside of a banana. Okay, that kind of goes together, but the teddy bear fish head thing is just.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
These are all just bizarro. I don't think we're going to use this one again. I'll tell you, Denise brought me that big thermos mug, Charlie, and it stayed hot the whole stream.
Nice.
Charlie, we had a guy show up in the Saturday night stream last night, a guy named Mike Shiles.
Mm-hmm.
It was his first time ever there. We all said hi to him, put him in the race, and 5 minutes later, he won the first race. First time ever in the stream, and he wins the race.
Nice.
Alrighty, guys, 10 seconds to go. Sheldon's in front. Papa Rouse is right there behind him. Just be cool. Oh, there's Mermaid.
There's Park Rat Pat.
Oh, my God, it's Angie and Rick in front. Look at this. Look at this.
No.
Wow, they left, didn't they, Charlie?
Yeah, I think they only stopped. They had a pit stop, but they were going to move on, and so they were not going to be in any more races ever again. To take them out of the list of everything.
Oh, my God, Charlie, if she's not here. Oh, I'm still here. Oh.
I don't see her.
No, I don't see her either. Congratulations, Angie.
Well, congratulations, Angie.
Wow.
Good for you.
This is, I mean, twice in a year now. This is becoming regular, Charlie. This is just out of control.
That's bad. I think you need a banner for a year so everything goes back to normal.
Yeah. All right, let me check one other name. I'm still hearing the music. All right, let's turn off the music. Yep. Okay.
See, Danny Drizzle says, I didn't see Angie.
No, I didn't see her either.
What did I win? I just got back in the car. You won yourself
A 1943 British 3 pence that was minted in Denver during World War II. Now, Charlie, Alpha Ninja's not Brad V, is he?
No.
Because there was another guy in here named Brad V. It was a new guy.
Angie. Why?
Yeah, Angie, look how happy you made Charlie. You just made his weekend.
Jocko, everything was going so good today. There's Dan. What's happening, Dan?
Morning, Dan.
And Angie, congratulations on your Buffalo nickel that you won. Is it from Rob?
Where'd she win that from?
Rick, she didn't. I was just messing with her. Yeah, it's from Rob there.
Yeah,
Rick.
the coin's coming from me, Rick. Yeah. Alrighty, Charlie. I double checked the list.
But she has to go back to the timestamp of what the coin was, the description, and let Rob know that.
Yeah, if you don't know what you won, then I'm sorry, you're not going to get it. So
I know that.
What are we gonna run this last race for, Charlie?
We'll do a loot bag, I guess.
Nice. Alrighty, duck race number 4 at 11:14 a.m. Alrighty, guys, let's shuffle characters. Shuffle a second time, shuffle a third time, and 3, 2, 1. Final race of the day.
Good luck.
Love
You,
Angie, for being here.
Uh-oh.
Inside, guys. Angie's won twice in a year. I know, Paula. Don't freeze over. Oh, that's right. 5 Mile. Charlie, 5 Miles got it right. It was a zinc and penny. That she won. She won the one that I think it was Jim found that has no copper on it. Well, Troy, I double checked, buddy. You are in there.
Yepper. There's Mr. Nash Landings.
Troy's name hasn't come up in a while. And guys, since Troy's been laid up, he's been rolling all his clad. And Charlie, over the last several years, Troy's just been throwing it in big buckets. He separated all his pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters. Just in dimes, Charlie, he rolled $210 just in dimes.
Wow.
And people say, does those things really pay for themselves? Hell yes, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Charlie,
good morning.
Mr. Charlie took me to his Quiet Water Beach, folks. 5 rings we got.
Yeah. Not much change, though.
No, I didn't get a coin, Charlie. I only had 4 signals in 3 hours. But hey, I'll take that if one of them's a ring.
Yeah.
But once the hip gets, Charlie, I'm going to do that whole section where the people come out of the restaurants.
Oh, yeah. That's a good spot. Especially coming
up, guys. 8
seconds
to go. Danny N's up there. Tom Riley's up there. Ellsworth. Who's pulling up there? Javier! Bizarro-looking camel there, guys. Ficus and Toast second, and Ellsworth third. Mrs. Can-Do fourth. Alrighty, I know Javier was here this morning.
Yeah, Javi was here earlier.
Oh, sorry. I laid my notepad on the keyboard. Sorry. Oh, crap. All right, hang on. I hit a button, guys, so I'm gonna have to go back to my other screen.
Javi's here anyways, Rob.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, we're good.
That takes care of that.
Can you type in the email address? Javi, you still got my email address, I think. jrdigitback@gmail.com. j.r.
I will type it in, you, Mr. Charlie.
Thank you. Big congrats there, Javi.
I think I got that right, Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see Charlie even just posting comments. I'm starting to All righty, guys. Well, the internet's going. Wow, we got 97 people in here, Charlie. Thank you guys so much. What are we at for likes? If you haven't smashed that like, we got to do the poll.
The poll, yeah.
84% of you good people. 127 people voted. Thank you guys so much. 90 thumbs up. 7 of you are lacking. 83% collect your loose change. And as Dalton said, Florida Knox, who doesn't collect coins in a jar? Apparently 16% of you. But smash that like button, guys, before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Much appreciated. Thank Nix. Thanks, Patty.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Bye, Maddie. Patty says,
We're out of here, Maddie.
Patty D, I hope you take care of your tooth, hon.
Yep.
All righty, guys. I want to thank everybody for being here. And Charlie, hang on a second. We'll stay on after the stream goes. Everybody, be good humans out there.
Take care, everybody.